Hello everybody, this is Tommy Tring. I'm back again, and Happy New Year to you all. Man, 2024 has been quite a roller coaster ride of a journey throughout my YouTube channel. And it has also been a great year for me because it was the year that my channel has hit 1,000 subscribers, and I thank you all so much for that. So, 2024 is now officially over, and now we are moving on to 2025. So, like I did through my other plans for the years, this is plans for 2025, telling you updates and like things that are gonna happen to the channel for this year of 2025. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what this channel has to offer for this year of 2025. So I've made a lot of custom showcases. In fact, they were kind of like the peak of videos of my channel since coming from you guys, and I made only quite a couple of customs, well, lots anyway, from 2024, so I'll show them off to you right now. So, the first custom I made was my James. This is a 2009 model from my childhood that I bought off eBay like many last year, and I wanted to relive that since it was my first ever hit Fisher-Price Trackmaster model that I ever owned. So I just went ahead, I got it out, I cleaned it, I gave it a light dash motor since its old motor was garbage. Just redid the lining, and I even gave it a better face because that face went to my Origins Black James, and kind of like it. Reminds me, it gives me the Hit Toy Trackmaster James Works Out vibe. I don't know why they didn't do that, so that was my first James model. I do plan on giving a whistle though. So after that, let's see. Then the next custom I made was this. This was my small scale Percy. See, I made this because I wanted a Percy that was more accurate in scale and height, because I could never understand why Tomy, Trackmaster, and Plaro never made Percy in the right scale, because all they did was just made him the same length as Thomas and made him taller than him and the other engines, and it looks ridiculous. So I used this Percy, which was inspired by YouTuber Jason's Junction, and all I did was took the Plaro ringing Percy with the old RC Percy cab, and I just cut it out, glued it on, and then along with the coal bunker, and the chassis is and motor from a Plaro Emily that I am gonna get a new one soon, so don't worry about that. And he does run. He takes a AAA battery by bending the battery terminal forward and a lot of room. And he does stick to the chassis because I used 2 pieces of blue tack to keep him secure. So now it's much more secure and it holds permanently. So that's my small scale Percy. Then after that, I have other customs to the left. So this is the Markland engine I made using a Plaro C12. It's a quick custom. All I did was just modify the side tanks, paint the wheels red, and give him a face from a Plaro Raji ringing model, and give him some buffers, and modify the coal bunker, and that was it. I have a custom for an odd, obscure Thomas character who doesn't have face, but other than that, pretty glad I made him. And then I also updated some other customs. Here's Sydney. I mean, this was my first custom that I've made when I started YouTube. So all I did was I repainted him blue. I gave him proper lining, redid the color of the side rods, fixed the buffer beam, and just put on the face, and that was it. It's just Sydney. I do want to make Paxton soon because I don't like how he looked at Trackmaster, so he's more accurate to my other 08 diesel shunters. So that's Sydney. And then, let's see, what else did I make? And then here's Gordon. I also made Gordon a few months ago. He was made using a Hit Toys Gordon with the Plaro 50 phrase Talking Gordon Tender, because I wanted him to be more accurate in scale, since Gordon has to have a large tender compared to Edward and James. And this is a Hit Toys model because my old one broke due to its motor issues, and I didn't have time to fix it, and I was on a time crunch to get it done. So just happy to have Gordon, and never actually had a Hit Toys engine before. Well, actually I had Edward, but that was like a long time ago when I was young, so I'm not gonna get into detail. And then I'm glad how it turned out, though. I do want to make him run on 2 AA batteries instead of 1 AAA battery. So that's Gordon. And then after that, my last custom of, I believe, for 2024 was my Black James model. And that was, actually, wait, no, that's not the last one. Hold on. This is my Origins Black James, and it was literally just the Tommy James I got in the Tommy Thomas lot that I did months ago. I just painted him black, give him the Fisher-Price Trackmaster Fist from this James model, and an Edward tender because I don't have the cold cover from my this James tender, so don't ask why. And then I just painted him black, and then that was it. And I also gave him the trailing wheels like this James model. So really happy to have him, and I'll probably use him when I remake the Adventure Begins someday. And then my last custom of 2024 was this guy, Fred Pelhay. Nothing much to talk about. I just updated him because when I first made him, it was just literally paper decals and a paper face, and I wasn't happy, so I just scraped it off, repainted him, got a wooden rail like Fred, and just took the face, and that was it. So that was my last custom of 2024. Now for this year of 2025, I have lots of customs I'm currently working on. So the first custom that right now I'm currently working on is Green Arrow. I'm using the play rail Gordon that came with this tender that gives him my Hit Toys Gordon. A lot of work needs to be done. I'm currently working on the running board, and I need to give him some buffers and cut out the cab windows, though. Gotta fix those. I need to give him a dome, and I need to do the wheels green. So that's it. I don't have a Fowler tender for him. I have to get one either from a Playroad James or Edward, the newer CGI models. So that's gonna be it. Let's see. Then I have this. This is the recycling trucks. I want to make this because, Winter Railway did these, but wonder what if Trackmaster made one of these. So only one way to find out. So I'm gonna redo the sides because I don't like how I did decals. It looks awful. So I'm gonna have to sand this and redo it, and already give it a face. So if you're wondering all this tires, this is just to replicate the cargo that was those rubber tires used in the Winter Railway pack. And then here's the truck, the Tipman recycling bin truck. I have to add the wooden things on the side, so that's gonna take some time. And then here is Mallard. Mallard needs to be redone a lot because I've been getting comments saying that your Mallard sucks, mostly in the color because I didn't use proper primer and the blue wasn't accurate, and I want a chance to redo them, especially with the wheels. They look ugly, so it's gonna take some time to update him. Oliver needs to be updated too. Well, I want to redo him because he is not a successful runner, so I want to give him. If you saw my Fred video, you know what I'm using, so you'll find out soon. So that's Oliver. And then Flying Scotsman, I have a Spencer tender. This is the 3-speed RC model with the battery terminals it has. Though I need a Gordon for this, so I have to get one soon along with another Spencer tender. And that's, yeah. And finally, I have this Thomas custom, which I'm saving for a special day, but I can't tell you more because that will ruin the surprise. And that's pretty much all the customs for this year and last year. So now let's move on to my other content, that being the unboxing. In my unboxing videos, I've done quite a little bit of unboxing, though not too much though. So that's something I want to do for 2025. So let me show you all the unboxing things I unboxed on this channel. So I think the first one I did was the Markland. Okay, well, not Markland. This is the C12 that I used for him. So I did just a tiny unboxing video where I explained what I was going to use the C12 for to make Markland, which this is what it's now. So not much though. I want to get another C12 because that's a custom that I want to make for a future one. So I'm not going to make one though. This is what I want. So that's for that. Then I think the next one that I did was, I believe it was Mavis. So this is a Hit Toys Trackmaster one, though she needs a new motor, and I tried to repaint the face because I wanted to paint the eyes, but I ended up breaking her face, so I fixed it with some putty, but the face was not correct, so I just had to end up painting the entire thing gray. Though on camera I don't think it looks good, so I might use a lighter shade of gray, and I have to redo the eyes because it looks hideous, and the eyebrows. So I might want to, or maybe I'll just get a Fisher Price model. I don't know. What should I do? Let me know in the comments. So that's Mavis. Then after that, I got some more diesels, and you know what it is? It's Ari and Bird, the scrap the hell diesels, or scrap whatever, whatever you want to call them. I always wanted Ari and Bird when I was young, and they were kind of like my favorite diesel characters since they were both grim messengers of doom until season 6, where they were just reduced to like your generic bully troublemakers. So I quickly had to get these. They're both Fisher Price Trackmaster releases, as you can tell, and I wanted these instead of the Chinese knockoffs because they are more superior since they don't have the laddering detail and their faces are spot on. Though I have to give them a clear spray to protect them because I don't want them having scratches on their faces and their paintwork. So that's pretty much it. And like I said before, they're both Fisher Price Trackmaster releases. Although Ari, he's a 2009-2010 release because he has no holes, while Bird is a 2011 to 2012 release because he has the wheels with holes in them, because this is when Fisher Price started to do this to all their engines to make them more secure in the packaging rather than just having rubber bands wrapped around them. And I didn't do much. I just like cleaned them up, and I painted their lamps silver and painted their tail lamps. I think these are tail lamps. I don't know. I don't think they're tail lamps though. I'm gonna paint them black and give them actual tail lamps. So I'm gonna do it on my diesels. So that's Ari and Bird. Though I need to like give them new motors because for some reason they have their wheels kind of start to lock in when they're not motor running. So like I don't know what's wrong with them, but I have to look into that. So it's Ari and Bird. And then the last, I think, another unboxing I did was a Thomas lot that I did with my Black James and the Tommy Thomas, but I'm not going to bring all of them out because I don't feel like it, but you know what I mean. And then my last unboxing I did was Toby, because I need a new one, and, well, of course, to replace my old one. And of course I did because I needed Henrietta, so that's pretty much all I did. And I do plan on getting another one because I want to get it for probably for parts or for another custom or something, and I'm gonna use that other Henrietta for a Hannah custom one day. So that's it. And also I painted Henrietta's buffer beam red, and I do plan on giving her a face. So if I get a Capsule Player or the Taken was it Adventures Henrietta, so someday. So that's that. And that's it. I do plan on doing more unboxing for 2025 if prices aren't too high, so keep that in mind. Things I want to get would be, let's see, probably Donald and Douglas. They were characters that I've always wanted since I was a kid, so I'll probably get them. And then let's see, maybe I'll think of getting another Gordon to make Flying Scotsman, or Rosie, or Murdoch, Arthur. I don't know, the list goes on. So those are probably what I want to unbox, so keep around for that. And now let's move on to my next plans, which is the remakes. So I have made lots, well, not a lot of remakes, but only a few. Most of the remakes I do are either full episode remakes or scenes from the episode, or just Crash remakes in general. So I've only made like mostly scene remakes from like movies and like episodes and whatnot, and only a few of actual full episode remakes. So that's something I want to do in the future. And Crash remakes, yeah, maybe I might make them. Hopefully they don't actually damage my models. And I also plan on doing like collab remakes too, because collabs are like fun things that people do on YouTube, because you get to like see their artwork and like their design, like what things they have to offer on YouTube. So that's kind of cool. So I might do that in the future. And that's probably, I also want to plan on doing Unlucky Tug's like Soda's Finest storyline segments, because I always like, ever since he made Edward Soda's Finest redeal, I wanna, do that if I get a Tommy Boko, because he was in there. And maybe I'll plan on doing the Donald Douglas and Oliver as well, because Oliver Soda's Finest that just came out is like, it's it's cool. I like it. So something I want to do, and hopefully I will once I get those engines. So that's pretty. So I'm gonna do more remakes, I can promise you that. And before I move, I also forgot to mention my unboxing talking unboxings. I also wanted to get a new Emily, because, well, this is the player run, but her tender was given, chassis was given to Percy, so sadly I had to sacrifice her tender, so rest well, man. But don't worry, I'll get a new one soon, because it's gonna come around. Alright, so more remakes will be coming along the way in 2025, so now let's move on to the tutorial. Okay, so when doing tutorial videos, I only I think I only made like 2 or 3, I don't know. But I think the one that I kind of liked, my favorite, was probably the one where I showed how to like fix a scratched face on like engine, because I have Diesel here, because this is the one I used in my tutorial, because he had a lot of scratches on his face and it wasn't looking good. So I just, in that tutorial video, I literally just repainted his entire face, and kind of he looks pretty good though. I really wish I could have done the eyebrows to make him more of an evil expression, but it's fine. I think it's good. So I think that's the only tutorial video I did. Well, not that. I also did the one where how to make your, engines go backwards, and I think that's it. I mean, I don't think I ever did any other tutorials after that. I don't know why. But I do plan on doing more of those, because a lot of people are struggling like how to like make their models look better, especially like if their motors don't work, or if they have a chip coupling, or other things. So that's something that I'm going to do more in 2025. So if you have problems with your engines, follow me, subscribe to me, and I can come up with a way to make your models look better. So that's it for tutorials. And now let's go with the ranking videos. Ranking videos was something that I did in 2024, and after that I just became a mainstay of my channel, since it was something that I always want to do, rank things from worst to best and talk about them, expressing my opinion about how I feel about it, etc, etc. So the first one that I did was the Thomas narratives, because narratives are an important part of Thomas, telling the story with good character voices, energy, enthusiasm, and it's all that stuff. So that was the first one I did. And then I think the first one I did was the best Trackmaster sets. Yeah, I did that, but I'm gonna have to redo that because it got copyrighted, and I don't want it to affect my monetization. So I'm gonna download it again and re-upload it. So because it got copyrighted with music, so it's gonna have to be redone. On that, I also re-ranked was that the Thomas movies, which was my 1,000 subscriber special, and then this one kind of took like a little longer. It's probably my first ever longest ranking video, since I've never made like a 1 hour video on YouTube before. And then I did the CGI renders, and that was it. I don't think I ranked anything else after that, but I do want to rank more things like the seasons, but probably not the seasons. I'll probably just like review them individually, like Unlucky Tug's Thomas retrospective. So maybe, I don't know, do you think I should do that? Let me know in the comments below. And then I want to rank like character voices like Thomas Fan 461 did, and probably rank other things as well. So that's what I want to do for this year, so stick around for that. Now let's wrap this up with the reviews. So when it comes to my reviews, I only did like 2 in 2024. One of them was an unboxing video, so I'll just show you which ones I did. So the only first ever review that I did was on my Playreal Spencer, which I did an unboxing video of him in 2023. So it was actually my first ever collab video that I've done on my channel, and with my fellow YouTuber KSC, who is a Thomas fan as well. I mean, we just talked about him and like, what great model he is, though there were some improvements that could have been made to him, especially with those side rods and the funnel and coupling and tender length. Though overall, it's not a bad model. It's probably one of Playro's best, so recommend you pick him up. So that was my review on Spencer, and then my last and other review I did was once again Mavis. Yeah, I know I did an unboxing of her, but I also want to do like was that a review on her as well? I mean, I know there were like times when people unbox like these things. They like mostly either do like just the unboxing and just run them, or they just want to unbox them and talk about the history section while revealing them at the same time. So you can't go like lose it there. Like it's a win-win deal. So that's pretty much all I have to say for my reviews. But for this year, I really want to do more reviews since I don't think they were like one of the best videos on my channel. So might as well have to do more of them. So I'll either review something from the Tommy Track Rental Player range, or just something like, from the was that other like Thomas merchandise ranges like One Rally or Take Along, or probably like home media releases and such. So maybe I'll do those. So that's pretty much all I have to say for reviews, and probably also do more review collabs. So if you guys want to do like a collab with me, just let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram. So that's pretty much all I have to say for reviews. So let's kind of wrap this section up. Pretty much sums up my plans for 2025. Can't wait to start this year off fresh with a new video, which I'm sure you guys are gonna like, and can tell you that more content will be coming along the way, and hopefully all my plans will actually go well for this year. And once again, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers in 2024, and hopefully we will try to reach 2,000 subscribers either towards the end of this 2025 or maybe the start of 2026. We'll see. So on that, if you guys like my channel, my videos, feel free to subscribe to this channel, leave a like, comment, and also share the video to spread the awareness. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram for more updates to the channel. On that, you guys take care and happy new year, and good luck to you guys in 2025. Bye.